Okay, can you see my question paper?
Yes.
Right, thank you. Okay, we start with Anggun Sdn Bhd. This is test December 2023, last sem lah. Okay, we read together and then we will answer the question together. Anggun Sdn Bhd specialize in production and sales of two highly trendy dress known as Hana and Jasmine. So this is our product, Hana and Jasmine design collections. These dress are made using two imported premium materials, okay, known as Italian crepe and moss crepe. The quality of the material used makes this dress exclusive and ironless. They cater to a niche of travel-loving women, offering convenient of wrinkle-free attire that save valuable time. The following is the detailed information on actual data for the year ended 31st December 2022. Okay, budgeted sales for Hana and Jasmine, selling price per unit 160 for Hana, 170 for Jasmine. In the year 2022, Hana and Jasmine dress experienced extraordinary surge in popularity, surpassing all expectations. Analyzing the actual data from 2022, Anggun has observed consistent increase in sales. As a result, they have projected 20% sales growth, okay, for both dress design in 2023. Additionally, in response to rising material and labor costs in the market, they have budgeted 10% selling price increase. Okay, 10% selling price increase for both dress compared to previous year. Okay, so your for 2023, your sales volume will increase by 20%. All right, that means for Hana, okay, for Hana, 20,000 you multiply by 20%. Then you will get expected sales volume for 2023. And then Jasmine also you multiply by 20%. Okay, before you prepare your sales budget, okay, if you look at the question, actually you are required to prepare sales budget, production budget, material usage budget, material purchase budget, and also labor budget. Okay, labor budget for skilled tellers only. So when you prepare sales budget, remember you need information regarding sales volume, selling price, and also sales revenue. So when you have information regarding budgeted sales, this is actually 20,000 is actually our sales volume. Then later you multiply by selling price to calculate your sales revenue. But for this question, okay, again, they ask you to prepare budget for year ending 31st December 2023. Okay, you assume now we are in 2022. Next year is 2023. So we prepare budget for next period. Okay, but for sales volume, you multiply by 20%. Then only you send to sales budget. Okay. How about selling price? Selling price, you multiply by 10%. Okay. For selling price, this selling price for Hana 160 multiply by 10% or 1.1. This one also similar. Wait. Just now, this one, whether you multiply by 20%, you add back 20,000 or you just multiply by 1.2 because increase kan. If you multiply by 20%, you need to add back 25,000 or you can straight away multiply by 1.2. And then for Jasmine also, selling price for Jasmine, you multiply by 1.1 or you can multiply by 10%, you increase by 10% and then you add back 170. Okay, that one regarding uh, first and second paragraph. So you use this information to prepare sales budget. Okay, to prepare your sales budget. Okay, as of 1st January 2023, opening inventories for Hannah and Jasmine dress stand at 2002 and 1005. Okay, 2002 and 1005. This is what? This is opening inventories. Okay, Anggun anticipate that the closing inventories for Hannah and Jasmine design will reduce by 10% and 8% respectively. Reduce, reduce from what? Reduce over their opening quantities. So closing inventories reduce by 10%, 10, 8% respectively. That means for Hannah, you reduce by 10%. Okay. And then for Jasmine, you reduce by 8% from opening inventories. Okay, from your opening inventories. So for Hannah, you consider this value. You consider this value. For Hannah, 2,200. Okay, multiply by 2,200, you multiply by 10%, and then 2,200 minus, okay, 10%. Or you can straight away 2,200 multiply by 90%. Okay, 100 minus 10, 90%. And then for Jasmine, okay, for Jasmine, 1,005, you multiply by 100 minus 8 means 92%. Okay, 92%. Betul tak? 0.92 lah. Yang ini nak guna bila? When you prepare production budget. Okay, when you prepare production budget. Okay, from sales budget, you transfer to production budget. Remember, you make adjustment with opening closing inventories, whereby closing inventories you add, opening inventories you minus. Can you follow so far, class?
Yes.
Boleh, madam.
Alright, thank you. Next, the standard material used to make one unit of dress are as follows. Okay, sorry lah, I memang suka colour-colour. Jadi, I pun banyak colour Okay, one unit standard material. This is regarding material used to make one unit of dress. Okay, so to produce Hannah, it requires 4.5 meters Italian crepe and 4 meters Italian crepe, 4.5 meters moss crepe. Okay, whereas for Jasmine, to produce one unit Jasmine product, dress, it requires 4.5 meters Italian crepe and 5 meters moss crepe. So material price, okay, is 6 ringgit and 7 ringgit. Italian crepe 7 ringgit, moss crepe 6 ringgit. Okay, then next paragraph, they give you information regarding opening closing inventories for materials. Okay, so they give you in meters. If they give, remember, if they give you in RM value, you need to find out quantity in meters. Okay, for Italian crepe and moss crepe. So question straight away give you opening closing inventories for material. Okay, in meters. So you just copy back, send to material purchase budget. Okay, material purchase budget. So if question asks you to prepare a material usage budget, you will use this information only. This one for material usage budget. From material usage budget, we proceed to material purchase budget. Okay, material purchase budget. Okay, next paragraph regarding labor. Okay, labor. Anggun hires two types of tailors. Skilled tailors, semi-skilled tailors. Skilled tailors will be paid at 15 ringgit per hour and semi-skilled tailors will be paid at 7 ringgit per hour. The required tailor hours for each dress are as follows. Okay, for Hannah, it will utilize 3 hours skilled tailor, 3.5 hours semi-skilled tailor. For Jasmine, okay, also same labor hours. Okay, last paragraph, it is also expected that the company will incur 1,230,000 overhead costs for the business operation. Okay, so if you look at the question, okay, question does not require us to prepare production cost budget. If they want us to prepare production cost budget, they must give what? Because they give overhead cost, okay, overhead cost. So question must give us a basis on how to apportion overhead costs. Okay, they must give you basis on how to apportion overhead costs. Okay, what happened to my pen actually? Tak mau pula dia. Dah kenapa ni? Dia marah I duk alih-alih agaknya kan. Okay, basis tak boleh tulis. Kenapa tak bagi tulis? Okay, it's okay. Itu saja. Okay, remember for overhead, if they want you to prepare overhead, to prepare production cost budget, that means they must give you information regarding basis on how to absorb overhead into our product. Okay, now we start with sales budget. Let's prepare sales budget. So, kita buat sama-sama lah. Okay, kita prepare sales budget. Nanti slide ni I mungkin bagi dekat you lah. Okay, your sales budget. You buat dulu sales budget. I punya pen problem pula. Tak mahu dia tak bagi I tulis. Apa ya? You proceed dulu you proceed dulu. I cuba tutup dan buka balik. Alhamdulillah. Boleh kan? Okay, sales budget. So produk kita ada apa? Kita ada, just now we have Hana and Jasmine. Make sure your heading will be Hana and Jasmine. Okay. And then, sorry lah tak cantik Make sure you have record your sales volume. For Hana is how much just now? 20,000 multiplied by 1.2, 24,000, isn't it?
Yes.
And then,
Yes, madam.
okay, very good. 25,000 increased by 20%, 30,000. Okay, so selling price. You all tulis penuh lah I susah nak nulis pakai pen. Selling price in RM. For Hana, 160 multiplied by 1.1 means 176. And then for Jasmine, 170 multiplied by 1.1 equivalent to 187. Okay. So you total up, then you multiply, you will get sales revenue. Okay, sales revenue in RM. You tolong tulis penuh jangan tulis short form macam ni. So you darab lah. Then you will get the value. RM 4,224,000. Okay, and then Jasmine 5,610,000. Okay, so finish this one. We proceed with production budget. Okay, proceed with production budget. Still, your heading will be your finished goods, Hannah and Jasmine. All right. And then this value, okay, this value sent to production budget. Okay, so you ada sales volume 24,000 and also 30,000. Can you follow so far, class? Cepat sangat ke?
Yes.
Okay ke? Sedang-sedang elok?
Okay.
Sedang-sedang elok. Okay. Then kita add closing inventories. Okay, closing inventories of finished product. Closing inventories ada dua kan? You ada closing inventories finished goods and also material. Because this is production budget, you produce product. So you refer to closing inventories of your product. So just now closing inventories, we already calculate 2,200 for Hana, multiply by 90%. Okay, 2,200 multiply by 90%, you will get 1980. And then for Jasmine, 1,005 also multiply by not 90%, reduced by 8%. Okay, so 1,005 multiplied by 0.92. Then you will get 1380. Okay, so you total up, you add, right? So you total up each column. Our units required is actually 25,980 for Hana, and Jasmine 31,380. Okay. And then your planned opening inventories minus. Okay, you minus, or you can write less, or you can just write minus sign. Okay, your opening inventories. So your opening inventory straight away copy from your question. 2002 for Hana, 1,005 for Jasmine. Solve this one, this table. So you will get units to be produced or your forecast production. Okay, you can call it as forecast production or units to be produced. So 24,000 plus 1980, you will get 25,980. 25,980 is what? This is actually units required. Okay, units required. And then you minus 2,200. You will get forecast production is 23,780 for Hana. And then for Jasmine, 31,380 minus 1,500. So your forecast production 29,880. Okay. Kuat sangat pula I rasa I bercakap macam dalam kelas. Okay, marah my daughter kat bilik sebelah. Dia ada kelas sebab dia segamat hari ni tak cuti. I sepatutnya pergi office kan. Okay, so far, is it okay?
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
Alright.
Okay, madam.
And then kita boleh proceed dengan material usage budget. So kita akan pakai nilai ni lah. Okay. From here, when you or identify, after you identify forecast production, then you can proceed with material or labor. Okay. Tapi kita ikut soalan lah. Soalan request material, then we prepare material usage budget first. Okay. Alright. Material usage budget. Okay, material usage budget. If question request material purchase and silence about material usage budget. Okay, it's understood you must first prepare material usage budget. Then only you can prepare material purchase budget. Okay, but if question request material usage budget only, and then a silence about material purchase, so please do not prepare material purchase budget. You're wasting your time. So bila dah nama material usage, product heading mesti names of material. Okay, you have Italian, Greek, and also most Greek. And then in meters, prepare in meters. So you have product Hana. How many units product Hana you want to produce? 23,780. Okay. And then Jasmine 29,880. For Italian crepe, look at usage. Look at usage, second table just now, Italian crepe for Hana. Okay. In order to produce Hana, it requires 4 meters Italian crepe and 4.5 meters most crepe. And then Jasmine, to produce Jasmine, it requires 4.5 meters Italian crepe and then 5 meters most crepe. Okay. So 23,780 you multiply by 4. Okay, you multiply by 4, right? This is example. And then you will get how many? Okay. Here lah. 23,780 multiplied by 4. 95,120. More script for 4.5 multiply again by 23,780. So 107,010. Tak muat. 107,010. Okay. 107,010. And then Jasmine, 29,880 multiplied by 4.5 meters. Equivalent to 134,460. And then more script for product Jasmine, 4.5 meters multiplied by 29,880. Okay. Total 149,400. 149,400. And then you total up. Okay, you total up. So most script 149,400 plus 107,010, 256,410. 256,410. Italian crepe 95,120 plus 134,460 equivalent to 22,9,580. This is what? This is budgeted material usage. Okay, this is our budgeted material usage. It is in meter, meter. So, complete our material usage budget. Then we can proceed with material purchase budget. You can straight away combine material usage and purchase. That means if you combine, you straight away from here, you minus closing inventory, you add closing inventories and minus opening inventories. And then you multiply by price per meter. Okay. But if you split the table, you need to draw again. Okay, write your title. So if you combine, your title will be material usage and purchase budget. If you combine material usage and purchase budget. Kalau asingkan, tulislah semula material purchase budget. Okay, material purchase budget, we have Italian crepe and Morse script. Okay, you copy back your usage just now, 229,580 for Italian crepe, Morse script 25,6,410. Okay, 25,6,410. This is budgeted usage. Okay, budgeted material usage. And then look at the question again. Plus closing inventories. Closing and opening inventory straight away take from third table. Okay, you don't have to do any calculation, just copy back. So you add closing inventories of material 14,130 for Italian crepe, 15,810 for Morse crepe. Okay, and you less opening inventories. Okay, less opening inventories in meters, 15,500 for Italian crepe and Morse crepe 17,400. Okay, and then calculate balance. Okay, budgeted material purchase in meters. This is your budgeted material purchase in meters. Okay, so when you solve this, 22, let's say for Italian crepe, 22,9,580 plus 14,130 minus 15,500, you will get 228,210. And then you multiply by purchase cost. Okay, purchase cost per meter. Cost per meter, of course in RM, 7 ringgit per meter. Okay, and finally you will get budgeted material purchase or forecast material purchase. Okay, budgeted material purchase in RM. Okay, 22,8,210 multiplied by 7 ringgit per meter equivalent to 1,597,470. Okay. One five seven 1,597,470. Okay, now 2 minutes. Complete this table before we proceed with labor budget. 2 minutes, eh? That means you do for you complete third column. Okay, you do material purchase budget for more script. Okay, how many meters for more script budgeted material purchase?
254,820.
254,820.
820.
Very good. Then multiply by 6. Final figure, how much? Material purchase?
1528,920.
1528,920. Ada soalan setakat ni? Tak ada. Okay, tak ada. Next kita prepare direct labor budget. But question request only for skill teller. Okay, skill teller. So unskilled teller we ignore. Kita buat apa yang diminta aje. Jadi again from our production budget. Okay, from our production budget first we need to identify budgeted labor hours. Okay, budgeted labor hours required to produce the product. Okay, now your direct labor budget. Okay, for the year, kalau you nak tulis for the year ended 31st December pun boleh. I susah lah nak tulis panjang-panjang Actually memang kena tulis direct labor budget for period apa. Sales budget for what period. Okay, which period you prepare. Material production budget for which period. Title you kena lengkap lah sebenarnya. Okay, now direct labor budget. If you prepare for both material pula, for both types of labor, then title will be, your heading will be skill and unskilled labor. Okay, skill and unskilled labor. Kalau ikut soalan tu, bolehlah prepare. Title dia boleh je nak letak Hana and Jasmine. Okay, katakanlah kita prepare, tak apalah. Untuk exercise kita buat bagi lengkap lah Untuk exam buat ikut soalan. Okay, so we have, tak apalah kita buat bagi lengkap. Skill teller and unskill. Bukan unskill dia panggil semi-skill tellers. Okay, then we have product Hana and Jasmine. Macam tadilah. Kita nak produce berapa unit? Tengok balik. Lupa dah. 23,780, 29,880. 23,780, 29,880. And then look at table 4. Look at your question paper, table 4. Skill teller for Hana, 3 hours. And then semi-skill teller for Hana, 3.5 hours. Okay, same with Jasmine. Okay, now let's say for Hana, skill teller, 3 hours multiplied by 23,780. And then you will get 71340 hours. For semi-skill teller, 3.5 multiply also by same production volume, 23,780. You will get 83,230. Okay, and then for Jasmine, 3 hours multiplied by 29,880. Total is 89,640. 89,640 hours. And then semi-skill teller, 3.5 hours multiplied by 29,880. So you will get 104,580. You kira kalau I salah kira bagi tahu. Kalau I tersalah kira bagi tahu. Okay, then kalau buat macam ni, kita boleh fokus labor cost for the period. Okay, then you total up 71340. Okay, we calculate for skill teller first. Okay, Hana labor hours required is 71340. Jasmine labor hours required 89,640. So total hours required for the period to produce both product is 160,980. This is what? This is labor hours required. Okay. And then rate per hour. Rate per hour in RM. For skill teller just now. How much for skill teller? 7 ringgit. Bukan. Skill teller 15 ringgit. Okay, 15 ringgit, you multiply by 15 ringgit. Finally, you will get labor, forecast labor cost. Okay, 414,700. This is what? This is forecast or budgeted labor cost in RM. Okay, this is actually budgeted labor cost for the period. Okay, this is budgeted labor cost for the period. Okay, now calculate budgeted labor cost for the period for semi-skilled teller. Okay, budgeted labor cost for semi-skilled teller. We just total up 83,230 for Hana, 104,580 for Jasmine. So total hours required, 187,810 multiply by rate per hour. Jasmine rate per hour 7 ringgit. So total is RM 1,340,670. Okay, so if you prepare direct labor budget for both labor, you will get this table. But if you answer the question, okay, if you answer according to the requirement for skill teller only. Okay, a question request for skill teller only. That means you prepare for this one only. Okay, so Hana 71,340, you plus Jasmine and then multiply by 15, so you will get this value. Okay, that's all for this question.